Everyone, and welcome back to MomWise. My name is Gabrielle, and today I'm going to go over my new lifestyle change, I guess you would call it, or you could call it a diet. But recently, I think it's been just over a week now, I started to go on only a plant-based diet. And so far it's been amazing. I never really imagined that it would actually be so good, so yeah, definitely is awesome. So I guess to start off with if you hear dogs in the background, or my son, he's in the background, he's probably gonna be in the video here because he's laying down and playing in his playpen, so he might get fussy. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Anyways, so my plant-based diet. So the first couple days, I would have to say, were kind of difficult in different aspects. The first day, it was kind of hard, not really to make the choice to not eat meat or any eggs or milk or anything like that. Going to the grocery store and purchasing those things were really easy. It was a lot easier than I could have ever imagined to be. There's only a couple aisles to really go down at the store that we shop at, which is Kroger. So that was pretty easy. They had this really cool these noodles made out of chickpeas, so that was cool, and you get protein in those. So transitioning there was nice. Not that pasta isn't a plant-based thing. It's just the chickpeas is a more healthy choice to go about eating something like a pasta. And then also I've been doing more oriental food, I guess you would say. Been using a lot of curries with my food, because it's just sometimes it seems the flavors just better, I think personally, with a curry, or I don't know, kind of cumin or things like that, I think are really good. And ginger is also another good thing to season things like tofu. And tofu, I think, is pretty good if you like to have that kind of textured substance. It's nice. It's it's almost kind of spongy, but it holds flavor pretty good, so that's awesome. It's almost a good substitute for chicken. Okay, so when we went to the grocery store, I tried this almond milk. I really only used milk when I did drink milk for coffee. Wasn't a big cereal eater. Maybe when I was pregnant, I ate quite a bit of cereal because I felt I had to eat in the mornings because I would get nauseous from the pregnancy. But yeah, so tried the almond kind. I really didn't like it with my coffee, so after that was gone, I moved over to the Silk. And that was really good. I'm really enjoying that brand as far as flavor and stuff goes, and it doesn't really affect my coffee flavor too much, because I really don't like a lot of I guess a cream in my coffee that much, or sugar. I don't put sugar in my coffee. But yeah, pretty good. The cost for all the groceries was surprisingly pretty reasonable. I do have to go to the grocery store more often because I am buying fresh produce, fresh peas, green beans, broccoli, cauliflower, green onions, things like that. So been having to do that a lot more. But all in all, the first day was kind of hard. I was getting almost fatigue into the second day of this diet. It was almost I had to climb this hill, and then once I got over the hill, everything started mellowing out again, and I actually felt even better, almost a natural high. It felt really good. So first day I had headaches, then the second day the fatigue set in. but then by like the third and fourth day it like started, you know, going away. And I think like into like the third or fourth day, the only thing like I noticed was I was just like a mild migraine here and there, but I think that was ultimately due to like my caffeine intake for those days, and it could also have been like adjusting to my carb intake. Now I heard that, you know, like say if I was doing a vegan diet, which I'm not like doing like a vegan diet, it's just like a plant-based diet. If I was doing a vegan diet, like I'd be kind of more worried about like my carb intake, because I have heard that sometimes like people that are vegans kind of like get overweight because of their carb intake. So to like prevent that, I've been like trying to stay away from the pastas as much as possible. Hold on a second. So trying to stay away from the pastas as much as possible. That's why I've been eating like things like chickpea noodles or pastas, whatever, or like rice noodles, eating more like brown rice, things like that. But yeah, so I would say around like the 5th day I started to feel really good in my diet. Like I had more energy, I woke up earlier, physically I was feeling better. Like I had noticeably dropped like a lot of water weight, like swelling, my face was clear. Like I'm not wearing any makeup now, and in my last video I didn't wear any makeup, so I'm just wearing like Burt's Bees like chapstick. But other than that, like literally my face has been clear. Like it's almost like it's like kind of like has like a more natural glow to it as well. I read up on avocados, that's like a good natural source for your skin, like properties like healthier skin. So yeah, and then after that Carlos, he had his birthday, and it was like I did give in a little bit, and I had like a piece of pizza and then some chicken wings, but like literally it did not taste the same. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like the food just like did not taste that good anymore. Like before it's almost like maybe like the additives that they put in this food, like it makes you want it and crave it, like an addictive behavior. Like there's something in that food that makes you addicted to it, because now that I'm eating it after like not having any meat or any produce in my diet, it really just doesn't taste the same. And then the very next day, like I think it was yesterday, I woke up and I felt like I was ran over by a bus. Like, man, I'm not exaggerating either. Like I woke up, I felt like I was more like hypertension. I felt like there was more like aches and pains in my body, like when I went to get up. And I don't know, it's just like pretty crazy how like you change your diet for 1 week and then like you can just like really notice the difference. And today I feel like really good. I feel good about like the choices I made with the food I'm eating right now. And I am gonna like put like a couple recipes in the description for you guys to like check out, and you know, maybe you guys want to try this as well. I'm not sure. Not really trying to push it on anybody. I'm just like trying to, you know, share my experience with this and like share the positivity, and also like, you know, highlight some of the downsides, like the difficulties of this diet and what it came with, because it does take some getting used to. And I went, like me personally, I've been taking like a B12 supplement to kind of help out, but all plants have protein, so like there is no need to like take a protein supplement or anything like that. Like I don't think there is. There's plenty of protein in plants. What else have I been doing? Oh, flaxseed, I have been doing that, and me personally, I would recommend like getting the ground flaxseed, because that's like the when it's ground you actually get the omega-3s from it. So like since I'm not eating any fish or anything like that, I do want to get some omega-3 in my diet, so I've been like putting ground flaxseed into my food. What else? So as far as like my day-to-day diet, like in the mornings I generally eat like a half a cup of old-fashioned oatmeal with some either like blueberries, banana, peaches, strawberries, like some sort of fruit to like mix in there. Or I may like put like maybe a teaspoon of peanut butter in there. And then let's see, for lunch I've been doing like these mixed salads. Generally they have like Brussels sprouts in them, kale, spinach, like rich dark leafy greens. Let's see, there's also like radish and cabbage in some of the salads I eat, but generally like I'll top it with like cranberries or like some sort of like seed, like sunflower seed or pumpkin seed, but not too much seeds because digestion wise I want to like be able to digest them better, because sometimes like seeds can't, like your body doesn't digest them that well. Let's see, and then for like dinner I usually make some sort of like carb, meal that has like carbs in it. I usually do like a brown rice, and then like either like chickpeas and veggies, like a stir fry, like curry mix. But yeah, it's mostly like just like a mixed vegetable dish on either like brown rice, and then I add like either maybe like if we do like tacos, for those I've been substituting like the meat. I'll use, instead of meat, I use like big capped mushrooms, portobello mushrooms. What else? Or like the next, I think tomorrow we're going to do like, I'm gonna make like tacos, but instead of meat I'm gonna use like cauliflower. So I'm gonna see how that goes, and I'm really excited to like make a pizza, but using like cauliflower for a crust. But generally that's like how I eat. Like the morning I always have oatmeal, and I do that primarily too because Walter is breastfed, and it's just like helps with my milk supply, and it ensures like he's getting everything he needs. And then for lunch I generally do like some sort of salad, but in my salad like I put like a lot of different things in it, like cranberries and nuts, and maybe like leftover brown rice, or even sometimes I throw beans in there for protein. Yeah, and then dinner I do like a rice dish, like have some carbs there. And then also with my carb intake, I've been trying to keep that down to like between like 50 and 150 milligrams of carbs, because sometimes it's like easy to gain weight when you're doing like this kind of diet. I guess I've heard it's easy to gain weight because some people just like end up eating a lot of carbs because they're easily accessible, like french fries and like potatoes, or breads, bagels, like corn chips, things like that. So it can get out of hand that way, but I think I've been doing pretty good. Like as far as my carbs, I've been counting my carbs and keeping them within like 50 and 150, and I've like already lost weight. I feel better, and like even Walter, like I think I've noticed a difference in him as far as like how he's doing physically, because like before he would get kind of like he would have like more spit ups and gas and like upset tummy kind of, so that's been better for him as well. But generally like that's pretty much it. Like it's pretty easy. I think another struggle that I would have to point out is preparation. Like the black beans, like you gotta soak them the night before and then you cook them the day after, and just cooking them takes like an hour and a half to cook them. When you have like a newborn baby and like you got you know, like me personally, I watch dogs, and like, I mean, it's like quite a bit of responsibility. Like, I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm trying to cook, and sometimes that gets hard. And then like doing the dishes after cooking, it's like, now that I'm cooking at home more, it's like there's more dishes, there's more prep, and then so yeah, that's probably like the difficult part of it. And me being like busy, sometimes I just want to be lazy about it. And I guess that's like where before, when I would like give in to like fast food or something like that, and I would like try to make a healthier choice, and I'd be like, oh well, let's just go to Chipotle or something, but like it's really still not good for you. Like, not that good for you anyways. I can't really say what is good and what isn't good, but yeah, it's not that good for you. I personally don't think so. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, as far as the difficulties I found with this diet, like as far as snacking goes, I've been snacking on trail mix, and like I do have like some corn tortilla chips that I have with like salsa here and there, but like I try not to like, you know, go overboard with that. And as far as sugars go, I don't know, I haven't really been wanting to have sugars that much in my diet, as far as like cookies or something like that. It really hasn't been there. Like, I'm thinking like maybe I'm just naturally getting that, you know, from all the other foods, so like my body's not like demanding it as much. And I do feel, another thing I would like to point out is like I do feel fuller and more satisfied for longer. And when I was watching this documentary, it was actually saying, hold on a sec. Hey, Bubba. Say hi. Hi. So it was actually saying that with some of those foods, you won't get fuller for longer, because, and you could even eat more, because it's just mostly like different like saturated fats, and your body doesn't like recognize that as like filling food, so your stomach and your body goes through it quicker, so then like of course you're not going to be full as long. So yeah, that was interesting, and I have recognized that difference. It's like I can eat lunch and like I literally won't be hungry again until like 6 or 7 p.m. That's a pretty good stretch. And then like even with that, you know, I like won't eat that much that late, because like I go to bed earlier, and then like I kind of do like a fasting. So I don't know, it's been pretty good. I've really been enjoying it. Say hi. Hi. Hey. This is Walter. He is teething. Aren't you? Hi. Yeah, he has been teething. Like yesterday, he kind of slept like all evening. Like he went down for a nap at 7, and like he just really didn't want to get back up. But I'm not gonna try to wake him up, because this poor little guy's been in a little bit of pain from the tooth coming in. So, and he's not even 5 months old. He'll be 5 months old on the 21st, and he already has like a tooth coming in. Oops. As you can see, he's like kind of, you know, not happy for long. Say hi. Huh. Anyways, but he's like starting to get fussy and wants my attention, because he loves it when Mama holds him and sings songs. So yeah, we're gonna go play. But just wanted to let you guys know like how my diet's going. I still am on it, even though like that one day I did kind of like give in a little bit, but other than that, like it's really been good. So I do recommend it, and I will put some recipes in the description below, and subscribe and like my video if you liked it. So bye everybody.